Hi everyone, we're three of the founding team from QuenchC. I'm Laura, this is Pranay and Hayk. We wanted to talk to you today about some of the product development story, and these are two of the best guys to walk you through the process. Both have been with QuenchC since the very beginning, have a really strong background in mechanical engineering, bachelor's and PhD. So we're going to try and answer some of the questions that have come up through the community, and maybe you can lead us in by telling us how you met with Lee in the beginning, and what's sort of inspired the technology of QuenchC.
We had an amazing journey from the beginning that started last year, and I was working in this workshop you can see, and this is the place where basically QuenchC was born. And I met Lee by the time I was helping entrepreneurs, university students to build their ideas, and we started with Lee developing the Quench. And I was very excited about the project, especially the humanitarian aspect of it. That was the main driving force by the time. And if I talk about what inspired us about why we choose this technology, because I believe many people are asking these questions. Why reverse osmosis? I would say there are few technologies, there are few techniques. One of them is reverse osmosis. This is what we use now, and that requires immense amount of energy, we know that. But what I believe is when it comes to design and engineering, the best source of inspiration is the nature. And if you have a close look at the plants that grow, you will find that they use similar technique to feed water. Imagine of a very fine membrane that blocks the water from flow, but in very high, when you apply very high energy, pressure, that will separate the salt from the water.
Okay, cool. What inspired us with the technology?
Exactly, yeah, that was what we used. And when it comes also to think about this amount of energy use and transfer of mechanical power, of human power, the first thing that comes to your mind is the hydraulic system. And we started our foundation basically was the car lifting jack.
That's right.
As ridiculous it might sound, but still it wasn't enough, of course. We went through many iterations and optimization tasks to basically make it as easy as possible to operate.
Transfer that
exactly.
power.
And our later struggle was not to only make it drinkable, but also to make it as healthy as possible and as tasty as possible.
Yeah, it's been really interesting because one of the first iterations in the testing phase actually was this bottle jack that you mentioned, the car lifting jack. Maybe, Pranay, you can talk to us a little bit about sort of the journey from conceptualization to where we are today. Because I know when you first met Lee mid last year, he came to you with the question, is it possible even? And it was at that point that you were using the bottle jack to test the idea, right?
Yes, exactly. So it was all a hypothesis that the group came up with, and we wanted to put it to test to see if it really works. So that's when the bottle jack concept came in. And we had to remodify and optimize, 3D print some parts, refabricate some parts at workshops. And when we put it together, and after several attempts of changing some things or redesigning again, we were able to make the whole system work, which was amazing because there was a lot of time, research by the whole team that was put in, and the experience was rewarding. The night we started pumping and we used the TDS meter to check the quality of the water that came out, it was amazing because we hit all the targets that the World Health Organization had, and we knew we proved it. So the hypothesis became a working prototype, and we knew we had solved the big puzzle.
Nice.
So that's where it started. Thank you. And
cool.
From there, we've just taken it on. Hayk can talk about the design that's going on currently and how we're looking to make it more easy for people to pump, as well as more efficient.
Yeah, that's really good actually. So we took the proof of concept, we tested that it worked, and then now it's about optimization, which you started to talk to us about already. But what are some of the challenges now making sure that we have a concept that is then able to be shared with the broader community?
That was a good point Pranay mentioned actually. We went through a lot of 3D printing, and that helped us really to rapid testing of our ideas. And we were doubting whether the 3D printed material will be sufficient for us, and I would say that was really helpful. We couldn't achieve any faster results without 3D printing technology, and yes, finally we reached the point that we are ready to deliver to people in need.
But we need to now find a new solution that is perhaps scalable, at large numbers, right?
Exactly.
So,
That's when it comes to 3D printing, you basically you cannot do it in large scale. That's why we are looking at different techniques of manufacturing. Also, we constantly try to make the clean water not only drinkable, but also enjoyable. That's our main goal.
Mission.
Exactly.
No, it's really cool. Good. Well, hopefully this was interesting for you all. Please keep asking us questions. We can continue to answer those for you. And we look forward to connecting with you again. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.